Nobody needs to say that they're not one. You know what I mean?
Think if you don't, then I'm questioning it.
Why would you question that if somebody didn't say that?
I don't know.
You've never said you're not one.
You've never asked me. Ask me.
I mean, considering the context, yeah, you want to say
I don't want to know now.
Jesus.
I'm not.
Just for the record, nobody here does that.
Now we're live.
I thought we were. Oh, no, because I didn't move the thing over.
Oh, thank God. Don't even mention any of that anymore at all. Like, please. Like,
mention what?
No, exactly.
Yeah. Amnesia. Like
we're in now.
We're in the movie Memento. Can I English right now?
I don't know what you're saying.
Usually it's me that
ever
can't
see that
English.
movie?
What?
Memento.
No.
Is that the one where she owns a bookstore and they're like emailing each other?
No.
And then...
no, not even close. No. It's
Meg
a movie
Ryan
where a
and
guy
Tom
Hanks? Definitely not it.
That's not
That's
it?
Sleepless in Seattle, I think.
I don't think it is.
I think it is.
I think it's Memento.
Look it up.
Yeah, that sounds like the plot.
What
for
was the other one that came out around that time? I don't know. There was
George of
one.
the Jungle?
Yeah, that's it.
I watched Encino Man again the other day.
Oh, I love
Hey,
it.
we
Encino
have
Man
two
is
people
moving
watching.
a lot.
One of them's probably me, though.
That explains
other one's
a lot
Keith.
right now.
Dude, it's such a good movie.
Encino Man?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
I need to probably share that post, don't I, Justin?
yeah, so I watched it again the
Chris,
other day.
what the fuck?
It's really good.
I
You've got
didn't share
Mail.
it either.
What?
That's the one.
You've got... No, I thought it was a Notebook.
No, the Notebook is different. I'll give you the plot of that one, too. It's a great book.
Something about going
Kyle.
fishing.
Share the link.
They probably fish at some
What?
point.
Share the link.
I don't have my phone. You guys said I couldn't have it.
Yeah.
Well, everything's fine now, so, I mean, you could try it.
Well, that means I'm going to have to get up and everybody's going to see my nice ass as I walk back.
Actually, the camera doesn't go that low.
Oh, fuck.
Don't worry.
Good for y'all.
Yeah.
Be right back and get that camera, your phone. Camera?
It's both.
Computer?
You can call it whatever you want.
Yeah, device
Dang.
that does
All that
things.
dang. Get that
Dude,
dang.
I'm so damn tired. I can't even think. Hey, thanks, Justin.
Wow, what a guy.
JSTN. Sorry, bud. I've got
Don't you forget it.
a lot of stuff I have to do after this. Where's the post?
I don't know. So anyway,
It's on the Pizza Party Podcast page on the...
Justin can't decide if he wants to wear a shirt or not. So he's
Well, that's the group.
you're real Katy Perry over there, huh? Real Katy Perry?
Is he
Hot
singing?
and cold. Nah, he said I can't decide if I'm hot or cold.
Mm.
Yes or no.
wanted to wear my rock paper podcast.
Hey, you guys have 5-star reviews, by the way.
Hell yeah, brother.
Do we?
Yeah.
Four
Yeah,
of them.
4 reviews. You need a couple more.
Sweet. Yeah, review it.
One of them's for a scam, Forex trading scam.
That's not scam. That's real. That's my friend.
Hey,
Okay.
they still give you 5-star.
I can only see
friend.
3 of them. Can you see all 4 of them?
I just see 4.
No, but when you click
Oh.
They deleted. They changed their mind.
All right, and to quote Chris,
1, 2, 3.
hey guys, shut the fuck up!
All right, fuck. I do recommend. So here's one. These guys are cool.
And there's Justin.
All right. Hold on. Did it accept? No, it did not. I'll
All
try
right,
it.
guys. Thank you for listening to another episode of the Pop Punk Pizza Party Podcast, live from the Barn Studio, presented by Pop Punk AF and sponsored by BetterHelp.com/The Barn, Fired, KL Media, and my beard, as always, Simo Beard Oils. What's up, everybody?
Hi.
Hey.
We are here with Kyle Lindsay, our good friend, and St. Louis podcast legend, Rock Paper Podcast, Shane Pressley.
Hey.
Pressley, are you related to Elvis?
Yeah.
Really? Really?
Probably in some way.
Keith told me to ask you that. I don't know why.
Rock Paper Podcast.
Somewhere probably. Yeah.
So you're thinking of Elvis Mick Presley.
Oh, okay.
My aunt, she's all into the family tree stuff and told me one day like how it all breaks down. But yeah, there's some sort of
Nice.
distant relationship.
Keith told me to tell you that because it was supposed to be a joke, and that didn't work out for you, Keith.
Well, you know,
I mean, it was good. It was good. Good little thing.
Anyway.
just a fun fact, you know.
Okay. Well,
Since
you
we
know.
get accused a lot of not treating our guests like guests, let's start the week recap with Shane Pressley.
Oh.
How was your week, man?
Things were good. Worked. Well, it's only Tuesday. How far? Like
from last
Oh,
Tuesday.
anything could be a week.
Yeah.
It could be
I
last.
mean, since
month.
you haven't been on, it
Monday
could be
can be a
how's
week.
things been past few weeks.
yeah. over the weekend, I got to see my friends Cluster Pluck for their album release party.
Nice.
And so that was a fun night out on Saturday. And Sunday, I went to City Winery and saw this singer-songwriter showcase with Nick Gussman, Emily Wallace, and Bobby Stevens. So it's first time there at City Winery. And
Where's that at?
it's like Midtown, like off of, or I don't know, whatever. But it's in the City Foundry, which is off.
Oh, yeah, I know where the
Yeah.
foundry's
Oh,
at. Right by
yeah.
the IKEA.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Right across the street
Yeah,
from
we
it.
know
Yep.
where the IKEA is.
Yeah. It's hard to miss.
Yeah.
It is.
You hit Vandeventer, you're going to see it.
Yep.
You're
So
also
it's
going to
just-
hit a few bumps.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Those are hookers.
pretty much it.
Nothing else too.
Nothing too exciting. Got
Okay.
to see some live music this weekend.
Hell yeah, that's always a good time.
Yep.
Kyle, how was your week?
Chaotic. It was
Chaotic?
good, though. It was good. I'm happy about it. Very productive. Got a lot of stuff done on the social media side. Got some stuff done for on the music side. And hell, we had a podcast that just kind of took the fuck off, too. So it's been pretty sweet.
Nice.
Actually had Keith on there last week.
I was. I
Yeah.
was on there Saturday.
Sorry
That
for
was the
that.
cinema story.
Yeah.
It was a good time. No,
Yeah, it was pretty
It
awesome.
was a good time.
Yeah, it was great.
pretty
Like
awesome.
Brennan definitely scared the hell out of me. I thought I was getting canceled.
Oh, man.
Shane could probably tell you some stories.
Oh, man. That dude is a trip.
But
for
then,
sure.
he set me up. Like me and Amber had no idea this was happening, and he's like, "Oh, maybe I know the lyrics. I don't know. Maybe I can harmonize a little bit." And he just came in and just belted that shit out, and it was perfect with what you were already doing, and that's why I've been listening to your shit on Spotify like
Sweet.
half the week, man.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see those
Sorry
pennies
for that
roll in. But no, that's awesome. I appreciate that.
Do you actually get a Spotify check?
It's real minimal, but yeah. There, it adds up.
Almost enough for the quarter machine?
No,
No.
no. It sometimes it pays for the renewal for
Oh,
that
every
for
year.
that distributor. But
Well, at
But
least it
no,
doesn't
we-
cost you money.
well, we got that cover album on there that cost us actually a lot of money to put on there because
Really?
of the license and shit
Oh, wow.
every year. But I think we probably make it back. Well, hopefully more now. The Kyle's listening. I think
Yeah.
that's all we were
Yeah,
missing.
man.
Yeah.
That's gonna do it right there.
That will help. Well, we hadn't done anything forever either, so I don't even know where those were. Probably zero. Everybody probably forgot about us. So
It's under 1,000, but
No idea.
we're going up.
let's get us. Let's get
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
But
No, seriously, like it was a lot of fun having you guys on there, and we're glad you guys took the time to do it.
yeah, it was a good time. I enjoyed it.
Hell yeah, brother. Anything else? this
Hell
week?
yeah, brother. Oh man, just a whole lot. I don't know.
That was just a
Booked
highlight.
a whole lot of
So,
interviews, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah. That was it. Like part of the chaos was getting. We didn't expect to have this much interest, and then I decided, hey, I'm going to make a post on Facebook. And then that post was seen over 5,000 times, and we have 45 bands lined up to be on the show.
You've got pretty much the entire summer booked, right?
Yes, we are now booking late July into August.
How many dates did you have booked before that post?
We were working on figuring out what the next one was.
Okay.
I'm
Nice.
not gonna lie. Like,
Nice.
we were
Yeah.
not sure, so I was like, hey, let's just throw it up. And then people shared it like 30, 40 times, and it just blew up. And
Yeah.
my phone hasn't stopped going off. And I turned over the new page, live sessions at the Underground to
Alan?
Alan for a bit, so his phone can blow the fuck up for a little bit.
I know. You know, I was actually surprised I've been able to message you as much as I have and getting responses because of all that. Kyle and I have talked quite a bit over the weekend just about different things, and I was surprised I was able to get that much of his attention.
Well, I mean, you had a lot of good information that you're sharing with me, and helping me out, and of course I'm going to take time for that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My son doesn't text me very often because he's 7, so I mean,
Yeah.
you definitely have my attention.
my kid
Kyle's
texts me
just
all the
always on
time.
his phone. He's the only friend that actually calls me.
I call you every now and again.
You do.
My
you do
phone
actually. You do.
will literally die 3 times a day.
Yeah, I hope that.
well, you know what? Let's fix that.
You-
Yeah,
telling me to
correct that.
convert to
Chris
the
and
dark
Kyle
side?
are the only friends that actually call me.
Speaking of,
I
Keith,
really don't think I can do an iPhone, man.
I'm getting super targeted iPhone ads now. They're now saying, the iPhone 15 has twice as much storage as the iPhone 11, which is what I have. And I'm like,
true, and it's 5G.
that seems really targeted. Like, why
It
would they just choose the
absolutely is.
iPhone 11 to
that.
advertise to me?
Oh, they know. Everybody knows.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah,
But they
So listen,
know how many sheets of toilet paper you use to wipe your ass. And
Like, I imagine, yeah, right? I imagine they have, like, an ad for if you have an iPhone 12, 13, 14, a Plus, an
Yeah.
SE, whatever. And they probably have some way of knowing and just sending you that.
yeah, it's probably whatever like app version you're using of Facebook, if that's where they're
Yeah.
advertising or
Yep.
something like that.
That's where I
Yeah,
saw
there's
it.
ways they know. There's ways they know. But you can come see me and get a new one.
Yeah.
And hey, Kyle, I got deals on
Kale.
if you still want a Samsung, I can do that too.
Okay. Well, I'll definitely consider it because I do not like my current provider,
Well, you know what?
He
Who you
hooks
using?
me up all the time.
AT&T.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah. Ew.
Yeah, we have periodic, worldwide outages and stuff. So.
Well, hey, that stuff happens, but not with us.
Chris, how was your week?
That's definitely
Busy.
an advertisement.
Busy. Let's see. We
Brought to
when we
you
were
by
here last
T-Mobile.
Wednesday, I guess. So you weren't here that episode. Yeah.
Nope.
Bailed on us.
Tiffany filled in for me.
Yeah, she did. She did a great job. We thought about replacing you.
Oh,
But
fair enough. I would.
no, so yeah, we did the podcast Wednesday. We worked Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So we went out to Fredericktown on Thursday. Friday, we were at downtown Park Hills for the very first Food Truck Friday for downtown Park Hills. We sold
man,
out
that was
there.
awesome.
Every single vendor sold out there. It was
Yeah,
insane.
It was good.
Yeah, it was. I was kind of nervous going into that because I didn't think there would be enough people in that area to support the that many food trucks. Because I've sat up there with the lunch lady, Tom and Julie. Casey's cooking a couple times, and sometimes it's really good for us three, but like barely just really good for us three, and sometimes it's not so great for all three of us. And so to have 7 or 8 different vendors there, and having the public come out like they did was super awesome. And then Saturday we did the grand opening of the garden center at Walmart. It was cold as hell, and it rained a little bit that morning, and they sold us out there too. That was a big day for us and the lunch lady and the Grandma's Sugar Shack. We sold out probably about like 1:30, I think. It was a little bit early. Yeah.
That's
I think-
nice. Yeah.
I think one thing that probably contributed to the success of the Food Truck Friday for Park Hills is probably because, like,
People were hungry.
you have so many.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
And they had
But
money.
there's so many people that like go to Farmington for theirs because there hasn't been one
Yeah.
in Park Hills, and so I think now that you've got enough attention from people in the Park Hills area, now it's just probably going to fill up just like it does in Farmington every time.
Well, and I mean, Park Hills is, that main street, that strip, the whole thing's kind of like getting revitalized. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
really cool.
Yeah, it's been on the way up for a minute. So yeah, Saturday we did that, and then I went home and fell asleep and almost didn't make it to the Cinema Story playing at the Underground on your interview. You guys sounded fantastic as always. Brendan surprised me. I didn't know he could sing at all. I've never heard him sing. I've never even seen him play really. But
Yeah, like that was.
yeah, he's
surprising.
pretty good
He
actually.
does. He does a lot of the backups that you don't
Yeah.
really hear.
yeah.
So
Yeah, he was great. I was definitely surprised at that just because I didn't know he sang at all. But yeah, that was a fun interview to watch. Of course, Brendan was funny on that. You were as well.
thanks, Chris.
Yeah.
That was kind of a
Fucking,
backhanded compliment. I
Keith
love
Cook,
it.
Slided by
Andrew
everybody.
the Baylor Boyer
Baylor Boyer.
bails on everything. Andrew.
You sound like Brennan.
I know, right? No, he had a birthday party or something for his kids. He
Yeah.
couldn't make it. This was more important, but whatever.
When in Rome.
Yeah. So.
Get pasta.
What?
So yeah, I think that was pretty much all I did Saturday night that I can remember. But then Sunday, the wife and I went to Twins, I think, or was that the week before?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
I didn't. I,
I'd
didn't
have
see
to
your
check my
schedule.
post. I
You
don't
didn't
know. At
invite
one
me.
point we went to Twins. Or no, we went to Twins at one point. We went to I think it was Monday. We went to the Brick Bistro and Brew in Festus. That was fantastic. We just did it on our inventory run. Prepped a little bit last night, and then got up at 4 a.m. and prepped till about 2 today. And that's my week pretty much. Didn't really do much. Work, and more work. So
I feel that.
there we go. What
Yeah.
about you, Keith?
So yeah, a lot of work. We did the interview, which was a lot of fun. Live sessions. If you're not following it, go do that for sure.
Thank you.
That was a lot of fun. And then we busted out a couple acoustic songs. It was fun, of course. Sunday, we've got a full band show for the first time in forever. So we were able to practice, and that was a lot of fun, just getting together again. And then started doing some test shots for some music videos coming up. So real excited for those for everything to release, really. Other than that's what I did like all day Sunday. And then yesterday was Monday. I don't even remember it. So
Yeah, I gotta say, I was surprised when you said, and we're serious about music videos, and now I'm just freaking ready for them.
they're coming. So real excited. Todd's actually shooting them. So so real excited to work with him. He's actually playing guitar in our on our show too.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Oh no, he's playing bass. Sorry, he's playing bass, and Hunter's filling in on guitar.
Really? Because he hasn't even practiced with me for that damn show. He's supposed to be playing with me. He's actually my guitar player.
So I think early, like when we first started this podcast, I said I was going to steal Todd, and I was half joking, but yeah, he'll be playing live with us. So that was a lot of fun playing with he and Hunter. So there's 5 of us. Hadn't been 5 of us in a long time, so a lot of fun. And then yesterday was just work, but yeah, I stole Justin's boyfriend.
I did forget to mention we stopped by Crumble on the way on our inventory run, man.
It's funny. Tiffany had brought me a half, like regular and half chocolate cookie. Like you had that chocolate one, like the day before.
Yeah, we had that one the week prior.
Hey, did you?
Yeah. It was like a half brownie, half chocolate chip.
Yeah.
They had like a double chocolate brownie one that was phenomenal, a strawberry pretzel pie that was really great.
Yours looked really good. She had a cheesecake and salted caramel, I think it was.
Yeah, I had that one too.
I had a bite of it. It was pretty good. Cove ate the rest of mine, so I didn't get the whole thing, but it's pretty good.
But yeah, that place. I hear a lot of people say it's hit or miss, but every time it's been hitting.
I mean, the little bit of rookie that I got was pretty good.
Oh man, then we were at Fredericktown on Thursday, and getting close to the end of our day, and all of a sudden I hear this real loud bang, and like I could feel the vibrations in the trailer, and there's like one of these concrete probably used to be like a light pole or something, but it's just like the base, like the concrete stump of it. This lady in this Buick Enclave, so Buddy's Home Furnishings we were set up at, they were having like a parking lot sale, so they had like a lot of stuff out in the parking lot, and then we were set up right next to it. So like I could see how somebody could get distracted by that. And this lady comes in, she's like maybe 7 or 8 mile an hour, not super fast or anything, but it's a Buick Enclave. It's a big ass SUV, as big as your van probably. Yeah. And stopping 4,500 pounds all at once is no fucking joke, dude. Yeah. Like I felt it in the trailer, and we were 100 feet away probably. And it went, you couldn't even see the concrete stump or whatever after she had hit it. It went up under her bumper, shoved her wheel real far back. She ended up going away in an ambulance. Now, she walked into the ambulance. Like, I think she was just shooking up and like just going.
Yeah.
Because she was probably still 50, 60 years old, 55, 60 years old.
But still the story of like, what brings you in?
Yeah. Oh, dude. Dude, she smoked it. Like I said, 4,500 pounds to a complete fucking stop.
She was that big?
Yes. No, but it was actually she was on the smaller side.
Yeah.
But like it was enough to probably make her brain rattle around in her head a little bit.
They call that a concussion.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
She's gonna end up with CTE.
Dude, it was wild. It was wild.
And then, Mike Tyson.
So then the cops come up and they come to us and start questioning us about it. They're like, was she driving crazy? Like, it was almost like she was trying to. They were trying to incriminate her.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
But they're like, was it reckless driving? I'm like, no, she was probably just distracted by all the shit that's in the parking lot. I was like, oh okay. And whatever. Those cops in Fredericktown, man, there's something else.
She was doing some sick.
No comment.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything.
No comment for Fredericktown.
Yeah. Anyway,
proud sponsor.
Brought to you by the Fredericktown Police.
So my week was good.
How was your week, Justin?
Now Chris is gonna have a problem.
No, mine was good. I quit my soul sucking job, and I'm going back to my to my old job. And
what was your soul sucking job?
I just love that you use soul sucking.
I worked at a
I
prison.
mean, that's what it is.
I won't
man.
say which one.
Well, the fact we told everybody you weren't here because you got a new glory hole job.
Oh.
It's like, you're talking about soul sucking.
Oh man.
That's perfect.
So the fact that you said that is just like, you're done already?
Justin's a sucker for play on words.
Yeah, I am.
Oh, man. Soul
Other than that, no. With spring
I heard
break
his mom's soul
being
sucking,
around
too.
with the schools and stuff right now, I
Oh,
just took
Frankie.
the week off with my kids. So yeah, doing nothing for the most
Yeah?
part all
All
week.
right.
So
You sounded like that was going to be pretty exciting. You started out with that. I quit my job.
Well,
Hold
you
the fuck
started
off.
off with the climax. You know?
There's supposed to be a,
You kick my ass.
there's supposed to be a build up, Justin.
Screw you guys. I'm going home.
One more time for good measure.
What's the big deal? Doesn't hurt anybody. Fuck.
All right.
anyway, my week wasn't bad.
Anyway.
Oh shit.
Speaking
Okay, my left ear works.
Yep.
It did.
So normally we do the fired review, but we didn't have
let's talk
fired.
about
What
our
the fuck,
pizzas?
Chris? No.
Yeah, what?
Did you talk about our pizzas?
Yeah.
Talk about our pizzas that we had today.
I'll let you go last.
So
Okay.
since Chris didn't make fired this week because he wasn't open, we decided to all get our own pizzas. We got our favorite pizza from our favorite places outside of Fired.
Yeah.
And
No, not all of us did. Not all of us did. One of us took a risk.
oh, fair enough.
I didn't take a
Yeah.
risk at all.
So
No, you didn't. Neither
I
did
went
you.
with
Old
the
Faithful.
obvious choice, taco pizza from Casey's.
Yeah.
And that was phenomenal. I mean, it was really good. Like
It's always really good.
I've seen it before. I know people love it, but I'd never
Yeah.
had it, and it was great.
Before I ever tried your pizza,
Yeah.
that was my go-to. I always went and got taco pizza from Casey's. Man, that static is bad.
Hey, it's gone.
It is
Hey,
my
it's gone.
phone.
God damn it. No, it's not mine. It's his. It's his.
I put it on airplane mode and it quit.
You're good. Yeah. Okay.
Damn it.
But yeah, up until
Phone
I had
won.
your pizza and started consistently eating it. I cannot say consistently.
Can't say
Um,
a lot of things.
Taco
fair.
pizza from Casey's, that was the go-to, and I fucking love it.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, so I went with the Old Faithful, just pepperoni from Casey's. Cause,
Yeah.
man, that's the best thing around here. Since
It's
we don't have Papa
consistently
John's.
great.
Yeah.
Is it the best thing around here?
Without aside from the
Shots
cheese
fired.
from KFC. But no, Fired's the best pizza around, right?
Yeah.
Soon to be
And the best
Parkland's
water.
soon to be Parkland's favorite pizza.
Parkland?
Yeah,
Better be Parkland's
So,
favorite pizza.
yeah, like Casey's is so good.
Yeah. No, Casey's
I
is
mean, I
solid.
grew up on that shit and I still love it.
Yeah. So my wife doesn't really care for Casey's pizza. She's fucking weird, but
Tiffany, what the fuck?
Hey,
but yeah, she doesn't really care for it, so I don't get a lot, but my kids like it. So I was able
Yeah.
to.
I do agree that the warmer slices are better than the fresh pies.
In the thing.
Yeah.
I don't agree.
You don't?
No,
I
but
mean,
those are
all
so
right,
good.
So here's
too.
how I rank Casey's pizza:
I think
Fresh?
fresh is better.
cold the next day, and then warm.
I would say like
The warmer
they
slices? You're third on the warmer slices?
Yeah, I want either like fresh or I want that shit sitting in the refrigerator.
So I don't
overnight.
want cold pizza. I can't do at all.
Oh man,
I don't like
What's
it.
wrong with you?
No,
friggin'
I can't
love
do.
it,
I can't
man.
do cold pizza. Like room temperature, okay, but cold, no.
Oh, I love Emo's cold is the best.
No.
Emo's
Yep.
cold.
You put that
Yep.
shit even in the microwave, but in the air fryer, real good.
Shane, you fuck with Emo's?
Ooh, never thought about that.
Sure.
Emo's cold?
I usually don't do anything cold.
Yeah,
okay.
see, it's not just me.
Yeah.
I think that's weird,
Yeah.
but Casey's real good, heated next day in the warmer, whatever.
It was great. I mean, I had
Yeah.
I had a slice of the pepperoni. It was awesome. I had 2 slices of the taco because it was so good, and that was my first
That taco is always good. The barbecue's real
First time
good
having
too.
I
it,
was
yeah.
surprised
Oh,
lettuce
my
and
God.
pizza went together. And
Second best taco.
Frankie number one.
Second best taco.
And
There is
Frankie
another one
wins
that's
number
better.
one.
Oh, yeah.
You think she wins
Hi, Mom.
best taco of the park island? Chris
Hi, Mom.
nominated her every day.
I did. I did.
The best taco?
Half
Yeah.
of them say Justin's mom, and the rest say Frankie. I'm like, who the fuck is Justin's mom?
Yeah.
Whoever goes through
So I took a chance. And I went with Pizza Hut because they have their Big New Yorker. I'd never had it.
And it turns out
hold
everybody
on.
out pizzas the Hut.
Yeah, that's true.
this.
But let me preface this with a few things. First of all, They're personal pans that you can either get at Pizza Hut or even the Pizza Hut Taco Bell combination stores. You can get
Still
those
have
there.
those?
They had one on Butler Hill for a while, but then now it's just a Taco Bell. So
I thought they all kind of went away, but that could
they
be
may
what I've
have
noticed too. So.
yeah, I don't
Either way,
know. But
irrelevant.
anyway,
go ahead.
they all slap just like they did when you were a kid and read your books and got your book at Pizza.
Fuck yeah.
However, the regular stuff has been trashed since probably the early 2000s. My mom managed Pizza Huts for probably 20 years in the 80s, leading into the 90s and all the way up to about
Trash
2000.
when they removed green olives, but I ate it up until then.
Well, like used to, they would do like a you go sauce, cheese, toppings, cheese. That's how they used to do it in the 90s. Now they just do one layer of cheese, which whatever.
They raised the price and cut the price.
Yeah, well, and all their so like our dough, our crust gets 4 ingredients, and it's great.
What are they?
Flour, water, salt, and yeast. But anyway, most doughs do. I don't know how you can fuck that up, but Pizza adds something to it.
Consistently fucks it
They
up.
consistently fuck it up. Their crust sucks. So I went with the Big New Yorker, thinking, you know what, maybe I'll give them a chance. Every couple of years, I go back, hoping that
If you can
relive that '90s era, Pizza Hut, and they fail consistently, time after time after time. And so I decided to order the Big New Yorker today, and I asked them to do it well done because I like a crispier pizza.
And it was underdone.
Yeah, well, so I get to the, have it pick up at 5, get to the counter, and the guy hands me the pizza, and I open the box a little bit, and I look under the crust, and it doesn't look well done. And I'm like, hey, is that well done? And I lift it up for him, and then the slice, I realize, is like ripped completely in half, like horizontally. And
that means
so,
like this.
yeah.
I understand. Horizontal and vertical.
I'm like, is this supposed to be like this? And which obviously I know it's not. I just want to see what the guy said. And
You want to set him up for failure.
yeah, he's like, oh yeah, he's like, that happens with our New Yorkers because we stretch a medium to an extra large. I'm like, well, okay, whatever. I take
Wouldn't
the
it be
pizza.
thinner and crispier then?
You'd think so.
Okay.
That's
So
true, yeah.
so
The math
I
doesn't add up.
when
there.
in
I'm
Rome.
not a mathematician,
so
but
it didn't look well done, but I only looked under one slice, and so maybe the rest of it was. I don't know. So anyway, we get it back here, and I try it, and it's not only is it not well done, it's undercooked and doughy, and so they failed on that. And then when you order online, regardless of if you're picking up or getting delivery, they ask for a tip, and I was reluctant
Yeah.
because like. I don't think you should give a tip before you get your food. But at the same time, like I realize how some credit card things like process all that kind of stuff. But also, I went ahead and tipped anyway because I thought it would help have a better experience, right? Maybe my stuff was going to be done correctly because fast food fucks it up all the time. And anyway, it was not. The tip was a waste of money. The
what she said.
pizza was awful. It was like I'd rather eat CC's over that.
CC's
Hey,
kind of
you
has some good stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, go in expecting what you're gonna get.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. You
But,
set your expectations
Yeah.
accordingly.
like,
But sometimes you'll
My
pull
son
one
has
off that
fun there.
buffet and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, like that.
Where am I?
Yeah.
Macaroni pizza.
So
Oh,
Deloach
man.
Pizza
Dude,
Hut,
yes.
Pizza Hut, you can suck
macaroni
it.
pizza. Deloach
So,
Pizza Hut. Blah.
If you get the only thing I'll really get from Pizza Hut anymore is like a Supreme. Supreme's still good. I don't know what it is. And that one in the air fryer the next day, probably better than fresh.
I only go
Probably
to
because
Pizza Hut.
it'd be crispy then.
I'm only
maybe
going to
that's
Pizza
it.
Hut when I want stuffed crust because that's the only place that consistently throughout the year does a stuffed crust pizza.
Pizza Hut's even better if you throw it away. I mean, like literally doing any
That's Tiffany's favorite place, but like we've kind of landed on Supreme works. Like
So,
it still works.
You can literally do anything to a Pizza Hut pizza and make it better. Piss on it, throw it away. Doesn't fucking matter. Put out your cigarette butts in it.
Damn.
Probably still going to be better.
Damn.
But
Throw the
yeah,
mic on the
so-
ground, man.
So for all of you
Walk
wondering, is
away.
Pizza Hut, did they get better? No, they didn't. They fucking
No one.
suck.
So yeah,
They're awful.
you can out Pizza the Hut.
Mm-hmm.
Proven. by
Everyone
cases.
can out Pizza the Hut. I
Yeah.
can out Pizza the Hut with a few ingredients at home.
I'll do it with a doctored up Lunchable. I was actually Amber mentioned she goes
I love
She
those
goes-
Lunchables too.
Yeah, man.
so over by Elephant Rocks they used to sell the school pizza.
Mm.
She's like, you ought to run out and get some of that. I'm Like, yeah, but my chances are like they won't have it when I go. And I'm not driving 25 minutes.
I was gonna
or
say
whatever.
go run out there. Like that's
Yeah, it's like a 25-minute drive.
The prison out pizzas the hut.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
The prison
Well,
pizza.
Was there
that's
ramen
good.
pizzas?
man, they,
No,
when
no, man.
started
Like
Green
they
Olives,
have the
it-
school pizzas. Like,
Oh, do they really?
Like
Yeah.
the school food that you get in like elementary school and middle school and high school. It's all pretty much the same. shit
I've
as
never
you get
until
in
now
prison.
had a reason to go to jail.
No, not jail. Jail actually has good
Prison.
food. Yeah, like if you go federal, or county, you're probably gonna get some good food.
Oh,
If you
okay.
go state,
Gray bologna sandwiches.
dude, you're gonna be pooping.
So make sure if you're gonna cross that line from county, like to make it a federal.
Yeah, make it federal.
You
Like
know,
go
like-
all out. Okay, like if you're gonna fuck up, fuck up.
You're gonna fuck up.
The food's better.
Do it for the pizza.
Do it for the food. Always.
Anyway,
So yeah, I'll still
You ever
fuck
see
with
that movie,
Pizza
Let's
Hut
Go to
that way,
Prison?
but that's about it. Domino's sucks too.
so I used to still go get their breadsticks at Pizza Hut.
Cheese sticks
Um,
are still good.
They're not as good as they used to be, though.
No, I agree.
They used to go edge to edge with the cheese. It looked like a Detroit style pizza.
I think the thing with the cheese sticks too is they used to have like a lot of seasoning on top.
Yeah, and they don't
the
really do
extra
much
stuff,
any.
But no, it's just cheese now, which is still good, and I like their sauce.
We have a seasoning similar to that on the fire truck that we put on our breadsticks. So
Yeah.
if you're craving shitty Pizza Hut, come see us for something better.
Let's catch up on the comments, who are all Brendan Dane.
Oh god.
All right, let's
Brendan
get
said
prepared.
it's just 3 comments. So great to see Shane again. I miss him in the episodes of Rock Paper Podcast at Denny's.
Yeah.
Also spelled his
Moves over
last
my
name
hand.
wrong, stupid. Also glad we all got to hear about Shane's week, stupid. We did hear about Shane's week. He said his week.
Maybe he's saying he's like I'm glad, but he just wanted to call you stupid.
Wait. I mean that makes.
he was
a lot
calling
of
you
sense.
stupid.
No,
You're
he
the one
wasn't
that
talking
spelled his
me.
name.
I didn't do it.
You're the one that told Chad the wrong freaking spelling.
I looked it up on the internet.
You looked it up on the. So Brendan, you're wrong.
You spell your name
Cannot
wrong.
wait for that comment.
Yeah. Shane, how do you spell your name?
Pressley.
That's
It's a
what we
weird way to
said.
spell Shane.
No, I told him 2 S's because I swear it's 2 S's on the line. Like I had your
Oh.
message pulled up.
No, I knew it wasn't 2 S's. Why would?
When have we ever? When
not
have we
me,
ever
Brendan.
counted on
Was not
Justin
me.
for?
I don't know.
for,
Everybody else is fucking up this
spell
week,
checking.
apparently.
Hey, listen, Shane, my sincerest apologies for giving you the extra S.
That's okay. I'll forgive you.
Thank you.
It's
I must
Shane
have thought that
Pressley.
Shane, like that was where they got the S, the extra S. It just all blurred together and it looked like it. Yeah, I get it.
Were you having a dyslexic moment?
Mm-mm.
A what?
Dyslexic moment.
So, Shane, tell us about
Rock paper
Shane
podcast.
and Rod Paper Podcast and Moons Over Miami or anything.
Like, why the fuck are you here, man?
Yeah, I've been doing my podcast. Maybe it'll be 10 years doing it. And
Damn.
It has been a beauty to watch.
yeah, thanks, man.
How many episodes are we on now?
1079.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Let's give a round of applause for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Wow,
huge.
yeah,
man.
that's fucking awesome.
About to hit, yeah, the
We're
11
fucking
11,000.
25 in, and I can't imagine getting that far.
God, I'm only 2.
I was waiting for it.
And then he said what I was thinking. I'm only 2.
Yeah, I'm only 2 down.
There was
1,073 to go.
there was a while there where I started the show with my buddy Chris. Chris left after about a year, and I started recording by myself and kind of had a lot of time, just either me or and booking with a guest. So I was like, I started recording all the time. There was like a point where I was doing like 3 or 4 a week sometimes, and just kind of kept that momentum up for probably close to 3 years. Like, and
Oh wow!
I had a friend tell me that a piece of advice that resonated with for him, that he spoke to somebody and like talking about hitting the road as a singer-songwriter, and they said, well, if like once you get going, just keep your foot on the gas, because if once you stop, like the next person that's hungry for it's going to pass you up, something like that,
Yeah.
And it kind of resonated with me at the time because I was doing this at that pace, and I was just like, well, I guess I got to keep this thing going. So like I kept it going for quite a while until about March 2020, and things slowed down a lot for everybody, and
Yeah.
I moved it to online, doing stuff over Zoom, trying to keep it alive, and And but since then, my personal life's kind of switched around a little bit. The show is not the emphasis that I once had in my life. It's still a weekly show, but not trying to do at that pace anymore. I'm trying to maintain, and I like this space a lot better. So
There you go.
I figure if nobody's knocking down the door asking for more episodes, I was like, there's plenty of if you want to go back through the back catalog. But
There's a
Definitely
lot.
gotta set the pace for yourself.
yeah,
Sure.
it's fun, man. When I started doing it was just a goof, and then turned into something that I really enjoyed, and it's got me networking around the city, meeting all kinds of people, and
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what motivated me to keep going at that pace too. Was that I was seeing results. A lot of people were jumping on board at the time, and especially I think it was right around sort of the real boom of podcasting and things like when. So it was cool that people were responding to it, and people wanted to be involved, and
Absolutely.
so yeah, I had a good time.
And the Rock Paper Podcast has consistently been nominated, and even haven't they won a few of the Riverfront Times like best podcast in the city?
Mm-hmm.
Stuff
Yeah,
like that.
Nice.
yeah, it was
Awesome.
I think it was 17. Won their best podcast in St. Louis award, and they part of the A-List magazine.
Hell yeah.
Got to go to their party, and that was cool. Had a big event, all kinds of food vendors and things. And they had DJ Moff was there, who was won best DJ, and then Fat Pocket played, who was best cover band, and so it was it was a real good party, and got a red carpet thing. Got to take my mom and wife, and it was cool. Just kind of live it up, feel like a boss for the night.
That's
kinda.
awesome.
So,
Oh yeah.
Good deal. Yeah.
I mean, I just want to congratulate you on those awards and how long you've been doing it. And
thanks, man.
I mean, I've been listening. I don't know if it's been exactly from the beginning, but I've been listening for around the same amount of time you've been putting episodes out.
Yeah.
So it's been cool to see you in that growth and everything. And somehow I never managed to cross paths with you outside of just talking on Facebook here and there until now. But I'm glad that we finally got you here, and we
Yeah.
get to. I've gotten to see this journey that you've been on. It's been pretty cool to see.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think what you did for the music scene, right? Being in it, and we've been on there a few times, and what you're always posting this night, these people playing, that's huge. How much time does that take you to do? I mean,
Yeah, it's not
That's just
really.
crazy.
It's not too bad now. I've got it down to kind of a science. I can type it up in 10 minutes or whatever. And
I mean, he'll have 30 shows going on for this night, this person, whatever.
Wow.
I hit 80 the other night.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
It was that's probably a 50-mile at least radius around
Yeah.
St. Louis. So there's covering from open mics to the arenas and stuff. So
But I think as a musician, and I think I can speak with probably everybody, just the fact that you do that is pretty
Absolutely.
cool, and it's that extra help, right?
It's
And I
like-
think that's huge.
We need a million other people like you.
it was funny. I was just looking at memories on there the other day from 10 years ago, and I hit 4 or 5 things on a Friday, Saturday night and stuff, and
Yeah.
and that's kind of where it started. Was people kept telling me there's nothing to do in this town, and I was like, well, I'll start showing people that there's plenty to do, and so on my own personal thing, it's cool to see my network build out as far as it is, to where I'm aware that. I mean, at the time there was these things going on, but being kind of I just kind of highlighted what I did know about, and now it's that effect that I know about 60, 70 things on a Friday, Saturday night happen around town is pretty cool. I think there's a lot of, it's great to see that the community is supporting as much music as they are, and and everything else. So, but there's all kinds of good things happening around the greater
sure.
St. Louis area.
Absolutely. And if you want to know where the music's happening in the St. Louis area, Shane's the guy to go to. Check out Shane or check out Beyond FM. They're also big on that, and I mean that's it. Those are the guys that know where the music's happening.
Yeah.
Trying to fight the good fight, get the word out there, and get people hip to what's happening in St. Louis music.
For sure.
All
Yeah.
kinds of good stuff.
So yeah, a lot of the Denny's trips Brennan mentioned, because I think the first time we were gonna meet up, we're like, where are you at, Winsville?
Yeah, I'm in Winsville.
Yeah, and
you're
we're like, we're
quite a
in,
drive.
Yeah.
Bonterre. So we're like, hey, how about we meet like somewhere? How's Denny's? So we're doing interviews.
What the fuck is up,
and
Denny?
Brennan is doing Obama impressions and
Is it in the South County Denny's?
Arnold, right?
Arnold?
Yeah.
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 So you made him drive further.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was just hey, how about Denny's? I think we did one in the Jury Inn there next door. I think that was a
Okay.
downswing, whatever that is. Yeah.
Not swinging.
So definitely some spots to do interview, which is cool because like you just go wherever.
Yeah. Well, that was
Yeah.
kind of the fun of it, especially like at the early days, which, I'm not opposed to it, but it was a lot of fun when I used to do just a one mic kind of tabletop Blue Yeti that I had, and like it was really, loose kind of thing like that. We'd set up in whatever a Denny's or Taco Bell's or whatever, kind of something that was semi quiet. One of my favorite memories, we did one in a mall food court at Chesterfield, and that turned into like being actually a ton of fun. Like I remember here like thinking it was going to be the worst sound. When we got there, it was like quiet, and then like I guess we were getting closer to closing or whatever, and so like the cleaning crew comes in. There's just, like dragging chairs everywhere, and so like that's all I hear is these screeching sounds, and I'm like, this is going to be terrible. But I had a buddy Bobby sitting in on that one, and he he's a comic and improvised like the whole thing, like, and was saying like we're on the set of Jurassic World, and like, totally worked, man.
So does any of those places ever give you trouble about wanting to podcast? Like,
No,
you never run into anybody?
not really. Like,
Yeah.
I've had people like I remember one place I was like asked if we could just sit at a table. Like it was a restaurant type place, but they had an area that was kind of like closed or whatever. And I was like, could we just sit there? Or like, they're like, why? And I'm like, I don't know. I was trying to do this podcast, and they were like, they eventually said yeah, but it was like, why here? And I'm like, I don't know. We're just trying to find somewhere in the middle that was quiet, and like so. But that's. Since then, I've been trying to like really dial up audio quality and trying to like make sure I have the quieter spots than a Denny's or a food court or something like that. So, but those are
Worked
always
out and
fun.
it was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
I mean, I think
Yeah.
that's
I mean, like I said, I'm not above it. I'll do it again. I'll get moons over my hammy after.
right. Yeah. Right.
That
Yeah.
is the best dish they serve.
Yeah.
It's just the
really is.
funniest
I
name.
have no
I
idea
think
what the
that's-
hell it
That's
is.
my, I can't even remember.
It's like,
what
I
it
think
is.
it's like a
Denny's
ham, egg,
enough.
and cheese sandwich, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
That's what I used to get every time I went.
Yeah,
Back when
I switch it up.
Back when I thought Denny's was actually good.
Denny's is the best.
Hey, Denny's at like 4 a.m.
I was
after
gonna
the
say.
bar closes, and you just ripped. Yeah, man.
I was gonna say after a show,
Take a ride
like,
over to.
That's like
head back
Steak and Shake.
home, you know.
Oh, yeah. Well, I've done that
Steak
too.
and Shake used to be way back in
Yeah.
the day, you know,
Yeah.
when you could smoke. Right.
Well, have
sit
you
there.
seen the ones now that
I
don't
actually
have
went to
waiters?
Steak and
Yeah.
Shake today.
Yeah, it's wild, isn't it?
The
That
one
is
in
weird.
Festus. You go to Farmington?
Yeah.
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 The one in Festus, they don't have waiters.
Farmington's
It's
like
like
the
a
only
walk-up
one-
kiosk.
Oh yeah. They had a few of those in like St. Louis and Chicago, and they pretty much closed all of them in St. Louis, haven't they? Or most of them at least.
Yeah, there's a lot of them closed up for sure.
There's a bunch of empty buildings, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's wild.
And I'm just gonna blow some more smoke up your ass for a minute about your unique
Hear that tickles.
interview style. I just want to say, like, I've learned a lot just from
I can
listening
feel
to
the
you, like
nicotine.
interviewing and stuff. Because like, I started podcasting back in like September or something like that, and I was on the live show at Pops with Beyond FM, and then I did Midwest Mixtape, and then we started this podcast and stuff. And I've taken a few pointers from you, and of course Tony, and from Chad, and you're definitely, I would say, one of my mentors that were, without knowing, you were one of my mentors. So I just want to appreciate you for that for a minute. And I've even borrowed some unique questions that you use, like the action figure one. That one's
Yeah.
my favorite interview question you usually give.
What's that?
Yeah.
Shane?
The action figure question. What's that?
Shane? Ask.
Oh.
Oh, I was confused. at
Damn,
that.
you were calling me
Very
Shane.
demanding.
Yeah.
I thought he was too.
Fucking ask him the question.
Fucking do it, he die.
I'm not gonna answer. I just
Yeah.
remember the question.
I usually just ask, like, especially it's fun for like bands when kind of a group setting, like what would be their accessories to go with their action figures.
If they were an action figure.
So
Huh.
it's kind of a fun personality question to get, like,
Yeah.
see what, and usually they go silly, and it makes for a lot of fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That's my favorite one. So like,
A
there's been a
raccoon
couple
and
of
a
interviews that we've
spatula.
done here or up there at Pops and stuff where I've asked it, and I'd be like, from Shane, I'll take a page from Shane Pressley from Rock Paper Podcast, and I'll ask him that question, and you usually get pretty interesting answers from people. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. It's I don't know, and some of those, like, I've thought of over the years, honestly think of, like, try to keep something they haven't been, try to step out of the box a little bit and asking something different. So
Ours is just what's their favorite pizza, basically.
I know Chris's action.
I ask them what they think about in the shower sometimes.
What, hold on. What'd you say?
I know your action figure.
What's
like two
that?
items. One's gonna be a pizza.
Okay.
Right.
All right,
The
yeah.
other one is gonna be a sign that says "Fuck Pizza Hut," and I think that's
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It's
Or
Or
it's
another
gonna
one-
be "Fuck that gas station" in Park Hills.
Or it'll be
Mart.
another sign that says, "Not the Chris Dunlop you think
Oh God.
I am."
Not the what?
The
Not
Dunlop
the Chris Dunlop that you think I am.
again.
Hey,
There's an A, buddy.
it's Dunlap.
I know, but I always pronounce it Dunlop.
Yeah, we know it's not correct. Maybe that's the other Chris that pronounces his Dunlop.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you don't know Shane, did you hear the podcast about
Yeah.
the other one that gets in all kinds of fucking trouble?
100%.
100%.
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
Okay. Yeah. You.
But
keep it.
I didn't know that.
Keep it 100. Oh, you didn't know about this,
No,
Kyle? Oh,
no, I'm sorry.
I'll brief you.
yeah,
I got the gist of
it's
it.
a Chris stole a heater. That's really.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's
I live
right,
in a
that's
trap
right.
house.
No, I forgot. You did show me. I saw the messages.
Yeah. I live
Yeah.
in a trap house, and I stole this bitch's heater, and I need it more than she does.
She's commenting on our live right now. She's like, I'm sitting here freezing.
Yeah.
But
Leave me alone,
that was
Candace.
Damn it, Candace. Get the right Chris.
Not the Chris you think I
so
am.
so Chris,
a shirt.
you listened to something new
Oh, yeah.
today.
That's next in my.
So
my
what's this?
outline.
Yeah, what's this segment called, Keith?
Chris loses
listens.
his pop punk that he missed virginity.
Okay, well I thought it was Chris reacts, but okay.
That works.
I thought it was Chris listens, but
Yeah. So.
clearly we have our shit.
Oh,
together.
a story so far.
The story so far.
The
but
story
that's
so far. I don't think that's how it says in Spotify.
fine. It does.
It probably does.
It's the story. So
Anyway, I started with let me pull up Spotify real quick because you had mentioned two albums.
I did. Proper Dose and
Proper Dose.
Under Dirt and Soil.
My
two favorites.
So I listened to Under Dirt and Soil first.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Like, so this is music that you say, "Hey, try this," and I listen to it. I like it. I'll listen to it again. Like I will actually select that to listen to again. Thought it was great. Kind of their first song on the first album. Like the first few chords or lyrics or something really reminded me of like Taking Back Sunday. Like that's what it made me think of. And then I think maybe it was their second album. What other band? I don't know. They made me think of another band that
So
was.
those are two. I gave you those two too. They're my favorites, but they're different.
Yeah.
So like, I
Yeah.
thought
So
that was
the second album made me think of another band. I can't remember who I was thinking of, but I did like the first album, the Soil one, Under
Dirt and Soil.
Under Dirt and Soil. Yeah, I like that one the best out of the two. But the other one was fantastic as well. But yeah, they were awesome. I liked them a lot.
They will be on tour with Day to Remember and 4 Years Strong.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and after, so funny thing is after the, how Spotify works, after the first album finished, it just went to play random music. And the very next song, did we just lose something?
No.
No.
Went ding
I
ding.
think somebody's just.
We just lost our front camera.
There it is.
So,
Battery's dying.
Oh yeah.
so,
It's still there. Oh no!
No,
it did.
it's not a
The very-
battery. It's the USB.
Are you?
Still on there.
Yeah, the USB's losing connection. Is what it looks like.
It's still on.
I'm still losing connection.
moment.
Technical
Either way.
difficulties.
So go ahead.
So anyway, the very next song was a Taking Back Sunday song.
Oh, nice.
So that was kind of funny that I thought they sounded like it, and then whatever. So I had something else I wanted to add to that, but I've lost it now. So yeah, it was great.
You know where they got their name?
Cinema Story? No.
I wish.
I don't know. Where did they get their name?
It's a song called "The Story So Far." It's track number 12 on Sticks and Stones, released in 2002
Oh,
by the greatest band
Newfound
in the world.
So I do remember. I do remember what I was going
Found
to
Glory
say.
Hole?
After the second album played, a song came on by a band called Real Friends,
Oh, do you like them?
and I enjoyed that. Yeah,
Okay.
Real Friends
yeah,
is
I
a
did.
great band.
I did.
I could see the relation there, so that's that.
Yeah. So yeah, that
Um,
was
I like some Real
unintentional.
Friends.
But yeah, it was a good song.
While
Nice.
we're on this, I just had a question for Shane, real quick. What are your favorite St. Louis local pop punk bands?
Put 'em on
Or
the
emo, whatever rides the same bus.
I don't know. I would say maybe Ben Diesel.
There you go.
I know you guys just did
We
a
love
show with
them.
them a bit ago.
yeah, we
Good
love
buds of mine. Honestly, I don't know. I don't listen to a ton of pop punk emo.
Okay.
What's your genre of choice?
I'm really all over the place.
Just not pop
yeah,
punk.
just not pop punk. No.
That's
I'm
how
not
I feel about country.
Hey,
Hey, man.
but I listen to a lot of like a lot of singer songwriter stuff. I like a lot of rock music and stuff too. I mean, I was really heavily involved in our rock scene for a long time. I mean, I still am, but like I was over at Pops all the time for like right after high school and stuff, like supporting a lot of my friends coming up through local music there and stuff. So,
Oh, nice.
but I mean, it's not that I don't listen to pop punk. It's just not really something I go to a lot. And like, but there's definitely bands that kind of, I don't know. I'm more like, that's kind of where there's certain bands and that I'll gravitate towards, like for whatever the, singer's voice or whatever it is, something certain, or the songwriting or something about it that, compared to like more genre based kind of thing. So
Yeah.
there's somebody doing something different with it that catches my ear.
And let's talk about the best freaking podcast intro song ever.
Yeah.
The
What's
Rock
that?
Paper Podcast intro song
And what is that song?
with Dub Flow. That shit was
Okay.
the best.
Yeah.
You got to listen to it. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna play it.
Play it.
We're messing with a camera anyway, so.
Oh, I gave up.
I think I've heard of Dub Flow.
Dub
I-
Flow is one of the
Whatever you
greatest
just did, it came back
people.
on.
Is he
on
from
this
Illinois?
planet.
It did something.
He's on St. Louis side.
Yeah,
He's
it
actually
popped back on real quick and then
he's
it
not
went
from
off
down here, but
when you were.
His
like
girlfriend
that.
is though, right?
Yeah.
I know her. So I used to work with her at Sugar Fire.
Yep.
Yeah, Kayla. Yeah. Okay.
And he lives in the city, but
That's how I know who that is.
yeah, I
I've
met
never
him
heard
a
his
few
stuff,
years
but-
ago, and me and Dub
Apparently, I'm
worked
not
really
close
well.
enough to you to be in the
Um,
video. Thanks, Amber.
Who said that?
My Amber, not
Oh.
your Amber.
We're just gonna listen to the intro real quick.
Hey everybody, Shane Pressley here, Rock Paper Podcast. Thank you for
Fast
checking out
forward
another
2
episode.
minutes or so.
Today's
All
features.
that.
I forgot whatever it was. And pub in the
Right there.
sounds interesting for sure.
There.
And new canned beer you can come pick up at AZ Arcade. See the brewery out there. They've got the full beer menu there. Chip Brewing Company with Caleb. Doesn't it? It sounds like this. What's up, y'all? This is Caleb with Hub and the Heavy Hearts, and you are listening to Rock Paper Podcast.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Bear podcast.
That's freaking dope.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Shane Presley. Love that fucking
Oh,
intro.
harmonica. That's awesome.
Paper podcast.
Nice.
Featuring Justine.
Justine. Featuring Justine.
Yeah, I had an idea of for doing an original theme for it, and I ended up hitting up my buddy Michael Bivens as a studio and help create the beat that you hear. And then I thought I just had this idea for like a rap on it, and that's when I hit up Dub Flow, and he came back with these lyrics that which
he probably came up with in like 5 minutes.
Oh,
because
yeah.
he's that damn good.
And so he hit me with the lyrics, and in the lyrics in the second verse he says, double-decker fudge round rolling around town, and I lost it. I thought I laughed so hard, like a while before I posted a picture of a double-decker fudge round on my socials, and just as a fan, and then all of a sudden a couple weeks go by and Dub puts it in my show theme song, and I was like, I didn't think that Little Debbie's was going to make my theme song, but here we are. So that's when I kind of like leaned into the whole Little Debbie look, and
Little
everything with
Shaney.
the stickers and
Little
shirts
Shaney.
and stuff. So that's all him, man. He helped bring that to life, but I really had a lot of fun with that theme song.
Definitely shout out to one of the most down-to-earth artists you'll ever meet, and just one of the most talented freaking rappers
Yeah.
in the entire region, in my opinion. And Dub Flow, definitely underrated. Go check him out too.
Yeah. Yeah, Dub Flow with Egan's Rats also. If you can, that's
Absolutely.
his group, but he's got both solo and group stuff out there. So
For
check it
sure.
all out.
Nice. Yeah.
So, what are we listening to this week?
Okay.
Shane, what have you been listening to this week?
Well, I like I said, I went to a Cluster Pluck album release party on Saturday night at Old Rock House, and so prior to that, I had them on the podcast that week, so I was listening to a lot of their album, and really good stuff, kind of country, kind of bluegrass influenced kind of stuff. They're not a full on bluegrass band, but they're because they have a drummer and electric guitars and stuff too. But there was a lot of variety in their sounds, and so kind of grassy and a little jammy at times, but they're a lot of fun, great energy on a live show, and it was a good night. And a packed house at Old Rock House.
Nice.
So, but anyway, yeah, that's been on heavy rotation lately.
So that's where the stickers inspiration came from, the Little Debbie, Little Shaney.
Yeah.
I think I lost mine down here. I think
Yeah.
I saw something fall off earlier. I didn't realize that was it, but I can't find it up here. So I think that was.
God
I'll
damn
have
it,
to-
Chris.
I'll have to get down there and find
Chris
it. but,
is right.
But
You
yeah,
had one
let's-
Chris leave your show. and
So
this
so,
one's fucking this up.
Keith, you're looking at the live stream, right? I can't. Well, it's delayed, so I don't know. But that's what the sticker looks like.
Yep.
It's a pretty cool little artwork there.
Yeah, a
You
friend.
stopped. I'm the only one going now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're.
No, I mean, like, it's there. It's just
Well, welcome
stuck.
to the new podcast, Keith's
well, the
Corner.
lights not on it anymore.
Well, now we're
Which
just
one?
kind of like
On
ours.
this one right
yeah.
here in front of me.
I wonder if that one went off too.
So we're like filming it as if we cut the power.
Yeah.
We're in
That's
a
all right.
dark
I
closet
mean-
together.
Are we getting audio still?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
we're
that's
still rolling.
That's
We're
still
just
working.
Okay.
Picture.
We're just one camera at a time. Just,
That's all right.
but
We tried.
anyway, I'll show the this
Been-
sticker.
Been listening to anything else, Shane?
And then this week I got I had Hub and the Heavy Hearts on, and they got a brand new EP, 5-song out EP they're putting out. So I was listening to a bunch of that, getting ready for that interview, and so that and they're having a big release party Friday night at Redfish Bluefish in St. Charles, Missouri. So try to give these albums a few listens through and do my homework and everything. So those have been on. Other than that, like I do listen to a lot of random. Like I found this like Spotify DJ option that kind of just shuffles a bunch of my stuff around, and it's kind of been entertaining to see what he plays and they're using the AI and seeing what kind of stuff. And so that's been makes me laugh because they're like, oh, you listen to this song a bunch in 2022. Let's go, and here's and I'm
What?
So makes me laugh.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll do that after this.
Yeah.
But okay.
What have you been listening to, Justin?
What have I been listening to?
Yeah.
That was the question.
Were you listening?
I've been listening to a lot of Charlotte Sands,
God.
Teddy Swims.
Mary Poppins herself.
Glimmers,
I'll explain that later.
Point North. I've listened to shit. What else have I listened to? Listened to some Sleep Token. I think that's about it for this week. Yeah, I've kind of a lot of meditation music.
Yep.
I kind of got a little, I guess, spiritual this week, and just kind of been doing some meditation.
Why'd you say it with that voice?
Yeah, why did you?
Spiritual.
Yeah, why? What, like,
I
why?
don't know, because I'm not a
What are you-
spiritual
what are you
person. but
insinuating?
I guess
Yeah.
you can say that because I'm not a spiritual
Is
person.
that what spiritual people sound like?
No, but I'm not. I'm not a spiritual person, so I added sarcasm to it. But
Oh, that's what it
that
was.
Um,
I still don't get sarcasm.
carsasm,
What?
carsasm,
Orgasm?
orgasm. Yeah, I've had a lot of orgasms this week.
really?
Well, Justin told us a little. We'll,
He
we'll
doesn't
get back
give
to
'em.
we'll get back to that after we.
Fuck, that's what you guys were talking about.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about
Oh,
that. But
boy.
So
Yeah.
Chris and Keith learned what
No,
a
wait, wait, wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
we're gonna
wait,
do that
wait,
later.
wait, wait.
Oh, okay.
now hold on.
Let's get on with the music.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keith, what have you been listening to?
So, normal stuff. I've been going through, the early 2000s, writing an article on like the best albums and stuff.
Yeah.
So I've been,
don't you
like,
have a
brushing
T
up.
Swifty article coming
I
out?
do have one dropping tomorrow.
Dropping
I
tomorrow.
rank,
yeah.
I rank your
Really?
albums from front or best to worst.
Front to back.
Yeah,
A
pretty much.
Raider front butt.
No, I have one. I have an article publishing tomorrow morning of Taylor Swift's albums worst to first
Okay.
on audiofix.com. So be on the lookout for that. But I've been working on another one because I want to roll through.
The answer
like
is
in-
they're all the worst except
Hold on. Though, can I
1989.
derail you for a second?
That's
I
what we
take
do
the D
here.
away.
I know, right?
I got it.
Can you give us the worst? I'm not asking for the best.
The worst? Yeah, I'll give you the worst. I think it's Folklore.
Okay.
Yeah.
What year was that?
That was the 2021. Well,
Okay.
that was one of the 2020 ones.
Oh, goddamn.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So she put out that in Evermore. And,
Okay.
And Evermore really just
Barely beat it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And, like, those are really good, but I just don't like. That's not the best Taylor Swift. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Well, it's a lot more like folk.
It's real
songwriter,
folk, indie,
acoustic
yeah,
kinda
like-
stuff. Like
Which she pulled off. So like, and I put in there like she doesn't have a bad one. Like she's great. And the fact that she was able to do that is really good. But just nothing beats the ones in front. So yeah, that's that. But I've been brushing up on some old ones. But and then that got me like back into Phoenix TX.
There you go.
Love that band and Cadillac Blindside. Pretty
Not
much.
heard of them.
They were real small. One of
Yeah,
those Fueled by
apparently.
Ramen bands. Around 2003, I think it was.
Yeah.
Keith knows all about small.
I do. Yeah. But yeah, I was just brushing up on a lot of those. So I'm trying to go, every 5 years, just like from 2000 to 2020 is probably where I'll cut it off, and then maybe by the time they're done, 2025 will be around. But no, that's coming out. I actually have 2 articles publishing tomorrow. One's about the Day to Remember announcement, but you guys know
Nice.
about it.
Yeah.
Cannot wait for that one.
But yeah,
The article or the show?
Both.
Okay.
sweet. Yeah, brush them, get them views up. I can quit my job, just keep those views rolling.
And buy some
Hey, send me
t-shirts.
some links.
Yeah. I haven't published one in a while.
Been, what, a month and a half?
It's been about a month. Yeah, I've been like
Slacking.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
So things got a little wild, but I got a few coming, so that's exciting.
Look at Keith. He does one
And,
interview and now his hat's on backwards all the time.
Right.
Weird.
And then it says Newfound Glory. It's like he needs us to know how much he loves the band.
I think everybody
At all
knows.
times.
By the way, they take like every year they put out an album
mean,
for top spot. by the
Newfound
way.
Glory is like your whole personality. So
I mean, if I had to pick a band, like that's the best one to be. I mean, like the greatest band of all time. Yeah.
I'm accused of Fall Out Boy being my personality.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that one, but they did put out "Take This to Your Grave," which was one of the best albums of
I
2003.
will always take it to my grave.
Yeah, I can't remember what I had for breakfast, and he's
Right.
got like album years down.
That's my special trait. Like that's not all I know. Like 2003 was packed. 2002 was pretty packed. Man, you
I
guys,
think today was the 22nd anniversary of Tell All Your Friends.
you're correct. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was 2002. Yeah,
Yeah.
because Yeah,
God,
Brand
we're
News
getting
came out
old.
like the year before that, so I was just thinking about that 'cause I was going over it. But yeah, and then in June we'll have
It's ready.
22 years since Sticks and Stones in June.
Nice. Yeah, I remember being a freshman, and I think when that one came out.
You Found Glories?
Yeah, Sticks
yeah.
and Stones, and I loved that album then.
Yeah, I had my. So it's funny, and I do a little bit in that article, but I remember that birthday or that Christmas, my grandma was like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "Well, I really want this CD," you know. And she's like, I remember she gave it to me, and I was so excited. And she's like, "Is that the right one?" She's like, "I couldn't quite remember." I asked the guy, and I was like, "The Glory Boys." If like everybody,
Grandma, that's a DVD, and that's
Dibs on the
porn.
band.
everybody that's met my grandma knows exactly like what I'm like
Yeah.
saying, but it's so funny. And yeah, so she got me that album. Man, I burnt the fuck out of that. It was
You know,
just-
I never really asked for albums for birthdays or Christmas, but I
All the
did
time
ask
for
for
me.
one in the 5th grade. South
Uh-huh.
Park's Bigger, Longer,
Oh, okay.
Uncut soundtrack.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I thought it was gonna be Chris Cornell's greatest hits or something. You know?
No,
But,
no.
but no, that
No, I
that's
actually wasn't a Soundgarden fan at the time.
oh well.
Believe it or not. That was actually
So
in
your
my
taste got worse.
later. Yeah,
You
later
waited for
years.
the garden to grow first.
But that was
It was more during their Audio Slave days is when I became a fan. And then went back and listened. But I was always like a Temple of the Dog fan.
I thought it was.
So you liked it back when they were slaves to the audio instead of the
Justin,
garden.
stop! It's
Damn,
getting
dude.
worse.
Like,
It's getting
fuck.
worse.
Look, Shane even knows not to laugh.
That's just 'cause it's not
he's just
funny.
looking like,
Oh,
God,
he doesn't. He
alright.
doesn't know. It's just not fun. Okay, sorry, Shane.
But
Just
anyway,
you did good.
Phoenix DX, Cadillac Blindside. That's been the
Okay.
big ones. Cadillac Blindside put out like one album and then they just disappeared. But it's out there. Stream it.
Okay,
Yeah,
Demon.
good stuff.
Check
What
it
about
out.
you?
You're listening to this week?
Me? Oh,
Yeah.
me.
What about Kyle?
Well,
You
he'll
know-
go
skimmed
next.
over Kyle.
You know, something that's started to be in mine and my wife's rotation is Cinema Story.
Yes.
We've been listening to
yeah.
that quite a
We're
bit.
in.
I'm sorry for
Um,
you guys.
We're in their rotation.
Spotify, the cinema
Yeah,
story.
in our rotation of songs.
Oh.
Yeah.
The other rotations
well,
on Thursdays.
So yeah, we talked about a story so far.
Yeah.
The story. Okay, I thought I called it that earlier, and then you fucking corrected me. But
No, it's
The
the
story
It's,
so
the
far.
story so far.
it's okay.
A cinema story.
It's the.
Ah, damn.
It's the only one.
I knew.
Some cinnamon sticks.
The cinnamon toast crunch.
Yeah.
What
a great bagel per minute.
God, add some sugar to it because it doesn't have enough already.
You know, I did come across a new,
Ew, gross.
and I listened to a new, or not new, but a couple old Newfound Glory songs. You know, some Panic at the Disco, Fall Out Boy, all that showed up. You know, some good Charlotte even.
The anthem days.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
good stuff.
Some Blink, some Taking Back
2003.
Sunday, some brand new, Phoenix TX as well, Bowling for Soup, Simple
yeah.
Plan, Something Corporate. I mean, it's kind of all the early
golden
2000s.
age.
Yeah, the golden age.
It is,
It really, no, it is.
It is
It
the
really
golden
is. I
It
mean,
is the golden age of pop.
when Drive Thru ruled the world, it was the best.
Yeah,
So, you know.
Agreed.
yeah.
But yeah.
I think
Kyle, what have you been listening? Oh,
I think today they just announced Bowling for Soup at the pageant.
They did.
Oh, really?
They did. I saw that. Yeah, I think my sister shared it.
I actually saw somebody.
I almost heard about it.
Somebody.
See, that's how you do it.
What? I wasn't paying attention.
Missed your lesson.
Oh.
Yeah.
I said I almost heard about it.
Oh. Okay.
Not even gonna laugh at that?
He's giving me his treatment.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I actually saw a Twitter post recently. Someone tagged
There is no Twitter.
It's X.
post.
Yeah, it sounds
recently.
it sounds different when you say I
Yeah.
found an X post. You know? It's
So what are they
like,
called anymore if they're not called tweets?
X's?
X's.
X's.
Just it really
I
is.
don't know.
I
I
don't
have no
know.
fucking idea. I don't
But
use the platform at
they
all.
they tagged Bowling for Soup. They asked what was it? They said something about so are you bowling for possession of the soup or are you
That's old as shit.
Yeah.
They even like
That's funny
Jared
as fuck.
even addressed that at one point.
Did he?
Yeah.
Shows how much I pay attention.
I saw that online the other
Yeah.
day.
realize
Sorry, I
that,
didn't mean to
Justin.
like shit in your toilet, but like you know.
You can shit in my jeans if you want.
I'd rather you shit in my toilet than in my jeans. What the fuck?
I was gonna do the top layer though.
Oh, upper decker.
Yeah. But anyway,
Kyle, what have you been listening to this week?
Well, a couple shameless plugs here. The Cinema Story.
oh man, I
I'm
can't hear
sorry
it
for
enough.
you too.
I've been enjoying it. Breathe Easy is really good.
Thank you. I wrote that.
I've been listening to that song for like fucking
So Hartford
12 years. I love it.
Yeah, Hartford Pen. I thought he was saying Hartford Pen at the first. I'm like,
yeah.
that doesn't make any fucking sense. Heart for a Pen. Actually, also really good. I just forgot the name while we were talking about it. So thank you, Chris.
I wrote that.
Well, I only know it because I was trying to find it on Spotify. Keith took it down.
I did.
Took
And
it down so we could re-release it in what, October?
October
September?
would be
October?
10 years since Straight On to Morning was released. So
Yeah.
it will be re-released in October by new recordings, and we got new guests too, which I'm super excited about.
Yeah, I mean, you sounded
by the
much
way-
better in person than the clip you sent me.
that was that was old. We didn't,
Recorded on a Game Boy Advanced.
No, I mean times have changed.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you know
Times have
what?
changed for sure.
Your the Cinema Story career is kind of actually fitting for the name The Cinema Story because you release new songs and then every couple of years you re-release the same
do.
songs.
We have done
differently.
that.
They just call it remastered.
But
Speaking of,
no,
I've got some remastered.
you just
well,
regurgitate the
re-releases
same
too to
songs.
talk about.
not to
For
jump
years.
on your here, but we got so many new guests on these, which is really cool. Bobby Vaughn from The Promise Hero is on one of them. Sarah Gallen from she was in Trending Oceans and
Never asked me to be on
Half
one, but whatever.
Gallen in the Chevy from An Unfortunate Trend. There's a few others, but I can't.
From hours to midnight.
So really really excited for all the new ones. Yeah, so go ahead. That's why I took it down.
Wait, you got new music coming out?
We do have new music coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you
You did.
releasing any of that before October?
Yeah, that'll be released. So we're trying to do it with the videos, which
Yeah, I get it.
That makes sense.
like, I want
So
to
it'll
drop
be
it.
October.
I want to drop it right now, but yeah, knowing us is but yeah, excited for all the guests on that stuff. And then they have the summer EP, I think is what we're calling it. That should be out in the next couple months. Hopefully
I'm
a
not
single
available to
soon.
do any of these.
Hey, ask Brennan.
Oh, all right.
But shit, I know there's somebody else, and I feel bad that I'm forgetting him. But is he? No, he's on the last one. But either way, but yeah, go back to it. But yeah, that's why it's down.
Yeah, so definitely the Cinema Story. Also, I'd be remiss if I didn't plug my client, Donald Kincaid. He's had
The way he's, I'd be remiss if I didn't plug my client.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow,
Giggity.
I want to work for you.
Hey, I take care of my people. No, he's got a couple things out, and we just got him set up with a new Facebook page. So he's actually going to be on the live sessions at the Underground podcast on April 6th.
Nice.
Other than that, I don't know how new it is, but I came across re-releases of Giggity of Hawthorne Heights, Nikki FM,
Okay.
and
So they
Ohio's
just
for
announced
Lovers.
they rolled out a new merch pack. I don't know if they're probably going to do a tour, but it's 20 years since that was
yeah,
released.
yeah, it's been a long
Yep.
damn time.
So that was the band I was thinking of when we were talking about one of their songs. It reminded me of like Hawthorne Heights.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
like they re-released these songs in a completely different manner.
Yeah.
It was like really slowed down, really chill, kind of. It was just completely
eerie and
different,
shit, yeah.
and I absolutely friggin' loved it. And then on the flip side, I've been listening to straight up '90s gangster rap,
Hey,
like
dude, nothing.
the
wrong with
last
that.
4 or 5 days, especially. I mean, not '90s, but Dre and Eminem. There's a couple of them that I've been listening to on repeat. Of course, forgot about Dre, and then What's the Difference? Because it's great.
Exhibit.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, and Fish on there too.
Yep.
You ever listen to Ed Sheeran rapping? He's probably my favorite rapper.
He's hanging out with the right people, though. I'll tell you that much. Every time I see Eminem lately, it's like Ed Sheeran's right there. But man, I've just been going on a nostalgia trip because I'm getting ready to do a throwback '90s 2000 hip hop mix.
Oh,
And,
nice.
Well, Eminem had to find somebody whiter than him to be his token white guy.
Right. Well, that's Jack Harlow. But Jack Harlow, what's up? But No, just a whole lot of throwback stuff. And it's Snoop. I even went with some Easy E, man.
Okay.
A lot of Pac. Man, I know not 90s, but Lil Wayne, dude. Like I just been listening to him nonstop.
What about Diddy?
Did his house just get raided?
Yeah, he took off.
But,
From
man,
my understanding, yeah.
Well, that song from Kesha, wake up in the morning feeling like P. Diddy, that did not age well.
Shit.
But yeah, I mean, I've just been on a nostalgia kick and like trying to prep that mix and everything because I'm a huge Chicago house fan. Like that's what I did and loved to do. But I know there's kind of a small EDM scene around, like not huge by any means, but that's why I want to go back and do something that I know is going to be popular and fun. That our age group's gonna be like, oh shit, man, let me twerk this out and wake up in the morning with a bad knee. Like that's like I want to see people get down to it. So that's what I've been feeling.
Yeah.
Let's
Justin,
catch up comments real quick.
Oh, okay. Yeah, while you're doing that, I just want to Chris and I learned something today.
Hold on, we'll get to that after the comments. So, Brendan Dane.
Oh
I
god.
wonder who that guy is. Followed up,
Did you say Brandon?
Brennan. Let's go on the internet and find the guy's name instead of asking the guy. Stupid. He's talking about us talking to Shane earlier.
Well, I
about his
thought I
name.
did see it. That's why I did it. Stupid.
Yes, stupid. And then it looks like Chad commented under the Barnes page. The longevity is impressive. I think he's talking about Rock Paper Podcast when we were talking about how long you've been going.
He's giving me
I've
props on my 2 episodes.
Mike Watson, fat guy Mike.
Buddy.
I'm gonna kiss all of these guys.
Yes.
Fucking pucker up, Mike.
Yes.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
We're all looking forward to it. Brennan also said Dunlip, a jackass. He said Dunlip, quote unquote, and then quoted me as a jackass.
It's understandable.
Dickhead.
That makes sense.
And then Amber Bradbury said, love some Sleep Token. Thank you, Amber. I agree.
Or is that your band?
I have no, huh?
You said thank you. So
She doesn't even know the
Because that
name of
was
my
the-
band.
Because that was the band. That was one of the bands that I had listened to this week.
it's yeah. It's called Hours to Midnight. Sleep Token gets confused.
They're very
That's not a bad
similar.
wordplay there, actually.
Very similar.
Anyway, so Keith and Chris learned something new this week.
Justin
They learned what a
actually
JOI
stands for
is.
JOI, which is what he's really into.
Well, so explain it.
No,
explain
I
to
said-
hey Justin, explain to
You
us
should
what that
check out
is.
his page.
So it's jerk off instructions.
But why would somebody want to watch a video
Yeah,
Yeah.
about that?
I think it's the power of you,
that's no power.
So
That's
hold on, who gives these instructions?
the porn star.
Okay, so this is a porno video, right?
Yes.
Let's paint this picture for our audience, Justin.
Yes, I watch porn.
No, I mean no, that's
Yeah, like-
okay.
like,
That's
is it-
okay. It's
what-
normal.
What's in that video?
Yeah. So what's going on? How's it start?
They're basically talking all hot, instructing you on when and what to do.
But like I've been doing this for like 25 years. It wouldn't hold on. Wouldn't
It's
you?
the power of
wouldn't you
letting
gather-
them tell you
Wouldn't you
when you
gather
get to
that
do
I'm
it.
better at it than they are?
Yeah, I
That's
would, I
not
would
the point of
argue
it,
I've
though.
got more experience.
That's
Yeah.
That's
don't
not
know.
the point of it.
I
That's
think
not
I
the
got
point of
more
it, though.
experience.
The point is letting the artist, the porn star, have the power of when you
Broad
paint
use
the
of the word
picture.
artist.
Is it pre-recorded or is it live?
Yeah, it's pre.
Oh, they're not. So they're not actually talking to you. They're just talking to the camera.
Yeah,
Okay. And what do they tell you?
huh?
Yeah, what are
So
we
it's
talking
like if
I'm
you
not getting into
so,
all that.
So
on our
Justin,
live.
if you and some other people are watching that at the same time,
We're not watching it at the same. Well, I mean,
well, not
probably, I don't
together
know,
maybe, but it's like you jerk it off together, right?
No. Well, I mean,
think so.
Well, I mean, the odds
anytime you
are
log
you're
on to
probably watching it at the
anytime
same
you
time as
log on
somebody
to a
else.
porn site, there's millions of people doing the same fucking thing. So if
Yeah, but
you're
I feel
gonna
like
use
that's
that
different.
argument anytime you jerk off, there's a bunch of people jerking off
Six
with you.
strokes of separation.
I literally.
With that fucking logic, the whole world is just one big circle jerk.
That took
I
me a
did not
second. Kyle.
know,
6 strokes of separation.
Thank
Wow.
you.
I didn't know what JOI meant. So I just to be. So I was like, and then he explained it, and I was like,
Well, it started because Chris was
why
telling
would
you
I want a
telling
woman
you what
tell
to
me
do
what
or
to
something like that, and I was like, Chris is giving you a JOI, and so I was educating you.
Because he said I couldn't come yet.
Yeah.
And
so
Simon
he
says
gave you a JOI. Yeah, Simon
so
says.
it's like Simon
So
says.
I was educating you on
Hold on.
what
So
the JOI
what was I talking about when I said that?
I said I was gonna bring a cheese, and you said don't come, and then I said, well, too late or something.
Yeah.
And Justin said he's giving you JOI, and then you said what's that? And then I was like JOI, and then you in the other chat you're like I'm gonna make him explain this, and I was like I literally did not know. So thanks guys. What happened to regular porn?
I don't know. It's all about
It's
stepsisters.
giving the artist the power to choose when you paint the picture.
Wow. I mean that's I'll give you that's a good description.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
But
Mr. Philosophy here.
so
Justin
that was
finally gets a
for you.
point.
yeah.
We are still we still have video.
Do we?
On mine?
We still have
Is it
video.
actually moving?
Yeah.
Oh well.
Amber said it was frozen for a little bit.
We're still
Yeah, it's frozen on my end.
The light's
I'm
not
moving,
on
but
this.
Yeah, the light's not on either of them, but it's still on there. I'm watching
That's
the
the
video now.
other camera.
So
Oh, okay.
That's cool. Okay.
Cool.
Well, anyway, we're going to move on to
Would you rather have a JOI?
that is what's next is the would you rather. Chris, take it away.
All right. Let's see here. I got to pull
Start with Shane and then Kyle. And then you and then Kyle.
Hey,
and
so
then-
he's really into these
so
JOIs,
do
so he's
do
gonna
it-
tell you what to do.
I don't need to keep tally of these,
He's
right?
been
We're just
taking
we're just
notes.
okay.
I'm giving you a
so,
JOI.
First one, easy one, but would you rather have a personal maid or a personal chef?
I guess personal chef.
Okay. How come over a maid? You don't like to cook?
Well, I clean already, so like
Okay.
I mean I can cook too, but I like
You'd rather just
I
clean
am
than cook?
I am a master of custodial arts, so
Oh, okay.
I don't mind cleaning.
Kyle?
Let's see. Had I not just got into a relationship, the answer would be different. But personal chef.
Okay. Justin.
Honestly, I don't really have an answer for it, but I guess I got to choose one or the other. So I'm just
I've
gonna
seen your
say
car. You need the maid.
maid. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm a pretty good cook too.
I'm in a relationship, and I'm still picking maid. Right? And I think she's okay with it. I think she's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's the last segment that just kind of polluted my mind. That's all.
So, yeah, I mean, hopefully I get to pick the maid, right?
yeah, right.
And if you can teach that maid how to cook and do
Ooh.
other, I mean, Tiffany's gone.
Well, you can. Tiffany's
There you go,
gone.
Kyle. We'll mix things together so it's not so far apart. Would you rather have a JOI from a maid or would you rather fuck a personal chef?
Depends on who the chef is.
Chef Ramsay.
Taking it.
He's doing both.
I'm going Rachel Ray, but you know.
Oh, yeah, but
probably
can you
gonna yell
imagine
at
his
me.
JOIs?
Oh God.
This is the worst fucking jerk off I've ever seen.
It's fucking raw.
It is now.
Top says you got to be a real good at giving raw or something like that. Takes the best talent. What do you say about that?
Shit.
I don't know.
Either way.
I'm going personal maid.
Yeah.
I can cook. You know, I'd rather have somebody clean up my mess.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
just told her there's a mess in the kitchen on the stove, and she needs to cook it for it to go away.
Yeah, Amber says the only camera working is on Keith, so at least we got the right person. on
Yeah, I
screen.
mean, like, it just
Yeah.
makes sense.
All right,
I
all
don't
right.
know
You ready
what
for the
I'm
next one?
fucking listening to?
All right, what's the next one?
Would you rather always have
Wait.
BO and not know it, or always smell BO on everyone else?
We've already had this.
Have
one
we had that
before.
one?
Yep.
Shit.
We did.
All
That one
right,
does
you know
sound
what? I
familiar.
screenshotted like 8 of them, so we're good.
Okay.
All right. Would you rather have a pause or a rewind button in your life?
Ooh.
Let's go Keith first.
I was thinking, like, having deep thought over here.
Wow, this is a good one.
That's a tough pause. I could do so many like evil things. And that's usually my pick for stuff. But rewind would come in better because like they score on the last second. Then I rewind that, go place a bet. Boom.
Okay, but does rewind mean you get to actually like change things or just rewatch it?
No, it means you get to
That's
rewind live for like say
Yeah.
30 minutes, right? So you rewind live for 30
But it
minutes, and
doesn't
then you
say
do
you're
it
going
over.
back in time. It just says you're rewatching,
It's the
which
same-
means you're
Rewinding time.
rewatching what
No,
happened.
you're
so if you pause,
rewinding.
if you use that logic, you're pausing and you're just doing this. So like that's no fun either. So I'm going rewind.
I'm going rewind.
I'm gonna use it to bet.
the movie.
And I'm probably, yeah, that's definitely it. I'm
the
gonna use it
movie
for a lot
Click,
of other
right?
things.
So
Yeah, it is
Movie
click.
Yeah.
once I get home at night.
If
later-
Kate Beckinsale's my wife, I'm not fast forward.
So yeah.
That's what I.
Yeah. Once I get home at night, I'd like to partake in the devil's lettuce a little bit, and
What kind of salad is that?
it's a spicy one. So
Ask
and
Brennan, he'll
sometimes
give you a nacho
I
salad.
will smoke myself into paranoia and regret. And so
That'll happen.
the rewind will allow me to redo those decisions. So,
And then you're gonna do them over again, though.
I know,
So, like you just get to relive that paranoia.
I know, right?
But it's worth a
What
shot.
about you, Kyle?
Oh, I'm 100% with Keith. I'm gonna get fucking rich.
Yeah, yeah, and that too. I mean, I would do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that show, Travelers, where they time travelers, and the guy knows all of the bets. And the funny thing about the show was, the first time they gives horse bets to his lawyer, the horses' names are all named after guns in the game Destiny.
Huh.
So like there was
I
Touch of
don't know what
Malice
that game
and a
is.
few others. It was kind of cool. Since I was a Destiny fan, that made sense.
Fun fact.
Yeah,
Shane.
great show.
I guess rewind. Just sounds more interesting than hit pause.
Yeah.
Be able to go back and fix mistakes or.
Well, that too, I
things.
guess. Yeah.
Although I would love to pause things and fuck with people.
I was getting ready
So
to say.
that's why I was like, yeah, it could be really evil. But rewind, like you could do whatever you wanted, and if you didn't get the reaction you wanted, you rewind and start it over.
Yeah,
Right?
Until you get it right.
So, yeah.
But like in Click, just pause it, smack the shit out of him.
Or just do it and then rewind.
Just red.
Yeah. What the hell
But-
was that?
But you could do that and rewind it. Like you could do it and then like, that didn't, if they try to fight.
I think the confusion would be funny. Like they would have no idea
Yeah,
how
that
it
would
happened. You're just sitting there like,
I would
"Yeah, you
I would follow
motherfucker."
Justin around if I had a pause button. for
Of course
sure.
you would.
And man, the things and the positions I would put him in.
Oh,
hilarious.
God, no.
Giggity,
Don't put me in
giggity.
any
Oh
position.
no, not sexually. Don't flatter yourself, buddy.
He does like that.
But I would do stuff for sure.
every time you unpause, he's just depants.
That would be pretty funny. Why the fuck does this keep happening?
So I guess I'm going to be the odd man out. I'm going to choose pause.
He just keeps buying new belts.
'Cause I guess I'm going to have the
take
only
'em every
real
time.
answer.
Yeah, let's hear.
too. I don't want to relive any moment of life, rather to benefit or anything. I would rather pause and either savor moments or prepare for moments before they happen, as opposed to reliving things and doing things differently. Because life's not about regret; it's about moving on.
Well, it doesn't
Well, you
have
wouldn't
to be
have any
regret.
I'm not
regret
talking
because
about
you're gonna
regret. I'm
fix
talking
it.
about getting
You could-
rich and then do what I want.
You could
You could fix
rewind
regret.
and savor again.
Yeah, but you're rewinding
and you're fixing that regret
because you regret. Yeah, but you're rewinding because you regret how things turned
Well,
out,
you
so you're
won't
trying to change things.
if they changed. So regret is
But that's not
non-existent
growth
in this world.
But you're not growing as a
Yeah, you
person
are.
that way. No, you're not.
You're figuring it out. You just got a cheat code.
You're not growing as a person. You're
Yeah.
just redoing everything.
You are growing as a person
No, you're
Your
not.
money's
just like you're
growing,
taking
that's
the
for
blue
damn
chew.
sure.
instead of normal.
Huh?
I said the money's definitely growing. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
But you're not. Your character's not growing that way.
I'll
It
grow it
is.
other ways.
No, you're not. You're just
Just
living life how
artificially.
you want to.
Exactly.
That's fine.
That's not growing.
Whatever philosophical fucking JST.
Oh, I.
J-O-I. That's my new name, J-O-I.
He's like, I'm
Can
gonna
you
rewind
imagine?
it and get better instruction.
You're watching it and she just starts quoting Nietzsche. That's a philosophical JOI.
All right, you ready for the next one?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do one more.
All right. Would you ever have a third nipple or an extra toe?
Extra toe.
Extra toe?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I think that sounds fun.
Third nipple. That would be a hell of a party trick.
I mean, there's probably a market for that too. So, or
I know
probably an
I know
extra
someone
toe
with a
also.
third
I mean, you
nipple.
could. go either way.
Yeah, I've known
But what if you
someone
lost
before
the toe?
too.
Then you got an extra one. You know,
Mhm.
you can't really replace your nipple with a third one.
I mean, if you have three,
Although
you can.
we
you
talked
can
about
replace
this
one.
whole selling feet pics and stuff. Imagine if you had 11 toes
That's what I'm
and you were
saying.
selling feet
Yeah.
pics.
Yeah, but imagine if you had an OnlyFans with a third nipple.
That's true.
Especially,
That's true.
yeah. If there was,
You'd get far more subscribers.
I
I
don't
think.
know.
I'm
just
not,
out of the obvious.
honestly,
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
I think
No.
the
There
feet
is
would
a
do it.
very, very large market for feet. Do not ask me why I know.
There is, but I think there's a larger
Why do
market
you know
for
this?
nipples
because anybody
Justin's
can set up
nipples,
an
though?
account
because
and
But
sell feet
Justin's
pics.
nipples?
you know why he never wears sandals.
Because he's
You
got
don't
an
want you to see
extra
his,
foot.
no, his toes.
You
got
got
to
to pay for that shit.
But you're telling me you want to see Justin's 2 nipples, but 3.
I'm not saying I want to see any of them.
You're saying somebody's going to want to see 3
You
of
don't
his
want to
nipples.
see just one?
Well, I mean, I don't know, maybe.
Okay. I mean, hey, there's a
Maybe.
market for everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm saying if you're a female and you have 3 nipples, I'm probably gonna subscribe to that OnlyFans before I subscribe to a 7-toe OnlyFans or 6-toe OnlyFans.
What if
Okay.
it came with JOIs?
What is your answer?
Might change. it.
Imagine the foot job.
Are we such a serious podcast?
I don't know. I guess nipples. An extra nipple.
Also,
little party trick,
I
right?
didn't
Yeah.
ask this, but where's the other toe at? Is it going to affect my shoe size?
Yeah, I have a hard enough
Is it
time
on your
getting
elbow?
Out of all the body parts.
Yeah, that's wild that you guys have thought the same thing there. Sure you're not into those?
Show me your elbows.
Weenus.
Oh gosh, have we done this one, Justin? Would you rather eat only pizza for a year and not any pizza for 5 years?
No.
haven't.
That
We
was
haven't.
one we're going to do today. That's the ender. We'll
end with that.
I would rather. Well, we're already on it. They already announced it, or you already announced it.
Yeah, we're ending.
I'd
on
say
it.
pizza for a year.
What?
I could eat pizza for a year.
Yeah,
I wouldn't want to go 3 or 5 years or whatever without pizza.
But you're only eating pizza.
I'm fine with that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm fine with
Yeah,
that. as
I'm good
well.
with that. You
There's
can
enough
add
pizza out
anything
there
you
that
want.
there-
to
yeah,
pizza.
there's-
Yeah, you
And
can I can make a Big Mac pizza that's
Breakfast
nothing
There's a
like
reason
that.
we started this
Big
podcast.
macaroni
We all
and
love
cheese
make a
pizza.
Big Mac
Pizza.
pizza.
I need to. I haven't done
Dude.
that.
Yeah, that'd be
Dude.
so cool.
Do it.
Make what?
You might need to change the
Williams.
name.
The thing though is, what's the base sauce? Because
Thousand Island.
yeah, but
Yep.
if that might be way too overpowering for an entire pizza. I feel like that's what you drizzle on top is the Big Mac sauce.
Drizzle it.
But you need a base sauce. So like,
give you some
hamburger
Big Mac
grease.
sauce.
I mean, I guess you could just like slices of cheese,
Hamburger grease.
slices of mozzarella.
That works too, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably.
Yeah, no.
That needs to hit the test kitchens, and I'll try it out for you.
yeah, it does.
I'm gonna go with I'm not gonna be able to eat pizza for a year, so I'm gonna have to just deal with those 5 years of not having pizza, and then have pizza.
I couldn't because of my job. No way.
You don't have to eat it.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna sit there and watch it being made every day.
And not eat it.
I mean,
I
yeah, I
know.
guess, but okay. As a consumer, though, I'm just not eating for 5
I
years.
get it.
I mean, I would be able to I would have to go around if that's all I'm eating.
Can I
Like
eat
I would
pizza
have
rolls?
to be
No.
going to different areas to get.
Nothing pizza
Any
related.
pizza rolls,
no pizza.
Mm.
not a pizza burger.
If pizza is in the name, you
Hey,
can have
pizza burger from Lady Queen.
Oh,
That's
I
good
still
stuff.
need to get that.
What if we
It's
just
so
call it?
good.
What if it's not called a pizza burger, but it's got pepperoni and sauce on it? Still count.
I don't know.
Pizza
Mm.
rolls are out though. That's not fair.
Yeah, pizza rolls are out. I mean,
Yeah,
it literally
feel
says
like-
pizza.
Yeah, I feel like pizza rolls. Have
What if they're the off-brand
Ooh.
and they say like,
Okay, so speaking of pizza rolls, though, I saw
God,
this
here comes a rant.
TikTok. No. I saw this TikTok. You've seen the buffalo chicken pizza rolls, right?
no?
I think we have some of them at my house.
you.
Yeah, they're buffalo chicken pizza rolls. They're not bad.
Hey, let's just talk. Justin doesn't like buffalo, which
But this,
is just
yeah, that's
stupid.
stupid. But
Fuck you.
this guy put them like a shitload of them
Spicy.
in a waffle maker. It made like a sandwich out of them. It looked awesome.
Made
Okay.
a sandwich.
Yeah, I wanna
out
try
of
that.
you.
I can
Nah,
see
man.
that.
I need a
for
waffle
sure.
maker though.
Did everybody go?
Yeah, I think so.
Shane didn't.
Shane?
Oh, yeah.
Pizza,
not
only
bad.
pizza for a year. That's all you can eat, or 5 years without it.
Pizza for a year.
All right.
Hell yeah.
I'm with it too. Because like I would want to travel at that point and just hit as many pizza spots as I could in that year.
Okay, I mean that's possible.
yeah.
We spent a lot of time in
World
Chicago or
pizza
something.
tour.
Oh my God, Lou Malnati's, Giordano's.
2 bite reviews with
Ooh.
Kyle.
Yeah, man, that'd be awesome. Just go around and review pizza.
Go get some smoked
Oh,
oyster
well, maybe.
No, no. I would
We
not
should
do
do a
so
pop punk
oyster.
pizza tour.
So,
Oh, that'd be cool.
what's our draft?
Our draft is a playlist.
Summer soundtrack.
How many we picking?
5.
Oh boy.
It's 5.
What are your top 5 songs going to be on your summer soundtrack?
I go first. We just go around.
You can go first. Yeah, that's fine.
You're so last summer. Taking back Sunday.
You're keeping
Oh
score.
shit, I am. Hold on.
Oh, that sucks.
Why does that suck?
To keep track.
Oh yeah.
Bum ba da bum bum ba. So, Kyle,
I'm 100% cheating.
how's it cheating? Looking at your own playlist or something?
Yeah, pretty much.
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Are we asking me now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get laughed at for this one, but
Probably.
A by MGK and Lil Wayne.
A. That's all it's
A
called.
I
Y.
don't even know it.
Hold on.
AY exclamation point.
Oh. Oh shit.
Like, I'm not even gonna like try to win the fucking poll at all. I'm just gonna be real with
Well, you
it.
picked
I'm just
MGK,
real.
so you
Yeah,
really
I
lost.
know. I'm leading with MGK, so here we are.
So that probably win, right? I think a lot of people like him.
He was my most listened to.
I like his
artist
pop punk
2 years
stuff.
ago.
I like
Post
his.
Malone won
I
last
love his not pop punk stuff.
Shane. Summer playlist.
Nelly Country Grammar.
Hell
Ooh,
yeah!
there you go.
Oh, man.
Hell yeah!
That's a good one.
That's a windows down.
Yeah, it
turned
is.
up.
I'll give you that for sure. You can't go wrong with Nelly.
Shit. It's my turn.
Don't know that one.
I'm going to go Into the Dark acoustic version, Point North.
Hold on just a second. Into the dark.
Acoustic version,
And what?
Point North. Point
Point
North.
North.
Point North. Point North.
Point North.
Is that Narth? Narth? Point North.
North. Point Narc.
So,
Okay.
is it my? Am
It
I
is
good
your
to go?
turn. It is.
Okay.
It is.
I'm gonna go. My Friends Over You by New Found Glory.
Okay.
Shocker.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a good song though. Like, it's a really good
like
song.
it's a perfect for that playlist. You know.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
All right. I'm going Still Dre by Dr. Dre.
Nice.
Okay.
Another member of the NWA, Snoop Dogg, Gin and Juice.
Dogg.
Snoop D-O double G.
I used to.
No.
My first car was this '88 Crown Vic station wagon, and I would roll the back window down, and I had the gourds like do this like bluegrass version of Gin and Juice that I used to have found online or whatever, and like I would just crank that up, and so that song was a big part of my youth. I love the Snoop version, but then when I found like this bluegrassy version of it, it was a lot of fun to ride around town in my car listening to.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
So what's your pick?
I'll go. I don't know. I got too busy telling my story.
Sorry, I just kind of went right into
yeah.
it. for you.
That's what she did. Made Justin laugh.
How about I don't know. For some reason, I'm really into like a lot of '90s stuff. I guess it's a lot of nostalgic, but it's like so I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Like I'm into like it's like Swedish pop, like Ace of Base and stuff. Like
Oh yeah.
That's
it's
a
all
good one.
kinds- There's
Sure,
all
yeah.
kinds of or rock set. But I'll say The Sign from Ace of Base.
It's a good
Nice.
one. Good one.
There's your
I mean, that's a
there's your
jamming song. You know?
90s pop.
For sure. Justin.
Sugar, we're going down. Fall Out Boy.
Okay.
All right. And Keith.
Ocean Avenue by Yellow Card.
Solid.
Yes, I am.
I'm going Anthem Part 2, Blink-182.
I thought you were going Anthem, and I was like, that's a nice choice.
And then you said part 2.
Yeah.
Oh, Part 2 is way better than the first.
I agree.
Good Charlotte, the Anthem.
Oh, no. Not
That's a good summer song.
yeah, it's not a bad song.
Yeah, that's a good, like, you know.
All right, Kyle, number 3.
Loonies. I got 5 on it.
There you go.
That's one of the most iconic. Like as soon as you hear the beat drop, you know what song it is.
Hold on.
Ba, 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 ba.
Sounds just like that.
You nailed it.
Yeah.
Nail the mix.
All right, Shane.
How about Boys of Summer from was that Tari's
Yeah.
cover? It?
Yep. That's a good one.
Got a
Fits the theme pretty well,
Yeah.
right? You know. That's a good
there's a
one.
little pop punk for you.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. And Justin?
I'm going Jamie all over Mayday Parade.
And Keith.
Saddest Girl Story by The Starting Line.
Another good one.
Yeah. There's
A starting line? All right. Hold on. I can't remember the band name of this. Or group, I guess.
Is it Chris Cornell?
Actually, no.
Guns N' Roses?
Oh, okay.
Hours to midnight.
Want to be a baller, Little Troy.
Hell yes, dude.
Cool.
Hell yes.
Cool.
Chris, we on it, man. We should just make a playlist.
Yes.
By the way, we did make a playlist. I meant to mention that earlier. I got distracted.
We also have shirts.
Yeah, we did.
We made a playlist. And yeah, it's pretty cool. Some people suggested songs. We put in some good ones, but I did. And then we have shirts.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been getting
Hey,
their shirts lately.
What'd you ask me about my size earlier?
Shirts.
Excuse me?
Shirt size.
Oh, because Shane asked me.
Oh, okay.
Shane
Okay.
wanted to know what he was working with today.
Okay. Okay. Kyle, what's your next one?
This one goes out to a special lady. This one's
Aw,
gonna
thank
be
you.
504 Boys.
Oh.
I can tell.
Oh, what's it called?
I can tell.
It's not me.
It's a good song. It's a really good song.
I thought you were gonna go wobble wobble.
You keep it.
I was thinking.
Okay, so
I was
like
thinking,
you
we were,
keep
her and I were just talking about I Can Tell the other day.
you keep inspiring my rap choices. You pick a good rap choice. I'm like, oh, that made me think of this song, and then so I keep picking it up on the fly. Shane.
All right. Well, to fit your guys' theme over here, I'll go Bourbons and Lax
Ooh.
from Master P.
Okay.
Going back to the No Limit.
All right.
Also,
I'm for it. I'm all for it.
I need a little weed with my Hennessy.
Bum, 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 bum.
All right, Justin.
When I think of summer soundtrack, I'm thinking of like songs that I would be on a road trip on. So I'm going Dear God by Avenged Sevenfold. Fuck off.
And Keith.
Crickets.
Somewhere on Fullerton by Alistair.
Say that again.
Somewhere on Fullerton by Alistair.
Somewhere on
Over the rainbow.
Fullerton.
By Alistair.
Somewhere over the
All
rainbow.
right, and my last pick is going to be Number One Stunners by Big Timer.
Hell
There you
yeah.
go.
All right.
Data boots with the goofy suit. Same guys, right?
Mike
Still Fly?
Jones. No, yeah, still fly.
Mike Jones. God, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. Who?
I had a kid. There was a kid at a grade under me named Mike Jones, man, and he fucking hated that
Oh
shit.
my God, I bet, dude.
I don't know. Actually, I don't know if he hated it. I imagine he did,
That's his old drummer's brother.
Mm,
right?
yep.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, one of my
Ball
used
guy?
to be my best friend. Yeah.
Mike Jones.
Yep. All right, Kyle, your last pick.
It's gonna have to be Warren G and Nate Dogg. Regulate.
Oh, you're gonna win with that one.
Mount.
Mount up. Told you, man. I've been on a kick.
All right, and Shane, your last pick.
All right. Justin said like road trip, and how about like Tom Petty's Free Fallin'?
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
That's
Now I'm free.
Man, I didn't even think of Tom Petty, and I have
falling.
a shitload of Tom Petty on my phone.
Free balling.
Is that Tom Petty or is that with the Heartbreakers?
Oh, that's the JOIs.
All right.
Justin, I got a new name for your band. Hours to Midnight and the JOIs.
I'm going Trust by NF and Tech Nine.
Trust by
I don't think I've heard a single one of these songs.
and Tech.
I got-
Of mine.
Yep.
And
Come on.
Keith.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm gonna switch it way up.
All right.
They're kind of a
Backstreet Boys. I want it that way.
I mean, that's
big
up there.
difference between
Bye-bye.
I thought about it.
But I'm going Your Body by Pretty Ricky.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah.
curveball, 12-6.
Yeah.
Dropping
Is
some
it too late
panties
for me
over
to say Scotty doesn't know?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it. That rounds it
That's
out.
the.
All right.
That's a podcast, isn't it?
Dude, that was fun.
That's it. Yeah.
All right. Rock Paper
There's
Podcast.
no
Shane,
more.
what do you
burning
guys?
questions on there?
You got anything to plug?
No, I was gonna hopefully had a show to plug, but I had to move it around. But I do a couple of live events around town. Hopefully, we'll be doing a big 10-year birthday party sometime this summer.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna I do a benefit for brain cancer. I lost my mother in 2019 to brain cancer, and been doing the show in her memory to raising awareness, and so I'll probably be doing that sometime this year too. That's the one I had to reschedule. I was gonna do it in May, and just not gonna pan out. But might mash them all together. I might just do one big old blowout and have a good time with it. But so you can find me at rockpaperpodcast.com and wherever you're listening to podcasting at, and hit me up on the socials. But I don't really have anything in particular to plug right now.
But be on the lookout.
Yep.
Be on the lookout.
Definitely.
Big things coming. Big things coming.
Kyle, you got anything to plug?
I mean,
Besides
live
Justin.
sessions at the Underground for sure. You can find us at Live Sessions Underground on YouTube for all the videos after the fact, or we do it all live on Facebook under my page, Kyle Lindsay, right now. And I'm gonna give Justin a little bit of attention here. May 11th, Justin is gonna be on the show.
The JOIs.
What's up for this
JOIs.
weekend?
Yeah.
Who's on the show this weekend?
He's just going to be recording me giving him a JOI.
Oh.
God damn. Well, this weekend we're off April 6th because right now we're only doing 2 a month.
Okay.
But we might change that. But April 6th
Might have
is do what?
You might have to.
Yeah, we might have to. Is the way it looks.
Yeah.
April 6th is Donald Kincaid. April 27th is going to be Brendan Hanneran. A couple local guys that are, they got some good original acoustic stuff. So we're looking forward to it. And again, that's Live Sessions Underground on YouTube and Live Sessions at the Underground on Facebook.
Hell yeah. And Keith, you and I have a show to plug also.
We do.
Pop Punk AF is presenting at the Park Hills Underground.
Ben Diesel.
Ben Diesel.
Nice.
Hours
Atlas
to
on
Midnight.
Fire.
Atlas
Hours
on
to
Fire.
Midnight.
In the Cinema Story. On, I forget the day. of that show.
April 26th.
April
At
26th.
the Underground.
know that.
Yeah. Really excited to play with Atlas is back. Excited to play with him again, and then Ben Diesel. Excited to play with him again.
Absolutely.
And couldn't care less about the first. No, I'm just kidding. So Justin's, we've played a lot of shows together over the years.
Yeah,
so
it's-
of course that's
It's
so
like another
exciting.
night for us now.
So yeah, and we're putting it on. So so really excited for that. And
Hell yeah.
come out.
And that was another pop episode of the Pop Punk Pizza Party
Okay, move over your
podcast,
headphones.
live from the Barnes studio, presented by Pop Punk AF and sponsored by KL Media and Entertainment and Fired. And thank you,